Yo, 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 yo. I'm full in effect. This is episode 13 of In the Mind of Polo. Of course, y'all who don't see this on this live, will see it on YouTube as always. Ain't nothing changed. Still same scenario. Hey baby, what you got going on? Talk to me. You can hear me perfect and everything? Let me know. I think you can on Big Baby though. You gonna be really able to hit me on Big Baby. I know that. Okay. But of course, this episode 13 of In the Mind of Polo once again. I got a lot of work on a couple episodes in there. I'm gonna get around and get to it. Of course, I'll be getting sick. Some days I don't be feeling like doing it. Life be lifing. Let me get through it and let me come back to y'all like I'm already coming back to y'all. Of course, my management, she makes sure that I keep the ball rolling and I keep y'all to the best of the ability. Main thing, like I said, I'm doing right now is I'm working on getting a webcam. The webcam that I have is a motion sensor webcam. So anytime that I'm really moving around and doing shit like that, my shit'll blur out. But after a while, once it catches lens focus and stuff like that, then my camera be working. It's been I just learned and came to notice that since I've been had this, I've been learning since I've been doing certain podcasts and doing certain little streams and stuff like that. I came to realize that my camera, is very sensitive. You know, how y'all feeling? Talk to Polo. What y'all got going on, man? Anybody that's sliding in, we can talk. We can kick it. We getting our topics together for this episode and everything like that. Why do we think the economy so high? The rich trying to get richer. They know that it's a possibility that the world may be coming to an end, right? Pay attention to something and notice something very vividly and very understood when that topic come out. Why do you think the economic is so high? Because once again, the rich want to stay rich. If I'm a $3 million, motherfucking person, uh TikTok entertainment purposes only. I'm gonna find every way I can to keep my money in my pocket. I ain't never gonna want to spend my money or lose no money. So, what ways do I keep money in my pocket? What ways am I able to keep my wealth by sitting up there increasing my prices on anything that I got? Let's say, for example, I got a company and my company makes weave hair for women, and it's all human hair. Human hair, you can go spend about $200-300, what I'm saying, for a bundle, for a pack, depending on where you at or who it is you getting it from. Going to a shop, spending your money, getting your hair done. I mean, it's a business. Once again, if the way of gas, food, and the price of living is going up, people gonna go up on their prices. Some people ain't gonna be on there. I used to do your locks, and they long as mine. I used to do them for $40. Motherfuckers gonna be, hey bro, I need to get $100 up out of you. Look how much hair I got. If I take this off, it drops all the way down, all in my face. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, life be lifing for people. And baby, me and you talked about this earlier. When I say life is lifing, what I mean by that is, as I'm learning about what's going on outside of these doors, you know, I learn from what's going on the outside of here. You get what I'm saying? As I'm learning and being taught from outside of that, I teach somebody and I learn from somebody too. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to understand and you got to sit there and really think about everything that's going on right now. Life going life. That's just it. It's going life because everything is getting hot. Imagine 1959 prices still being right now. You know how many millionaires you will have around you? Everybody around you will be a millionaire. You got $1,000 you was considered as rich around 1959. Like, come on, man. Certain things then ain't what it is now. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday's prices ain't today's prices. Somebody might have said one day, hey, man, I want to sell these Air Force Ones I got. I want to sell these for $100. No, I want to sell these for $50. The next day they look on eBay. They may see a motherfucker selling them for $125. They gonna try to sell them bitches for $115, $110. Just so they'll say fuck that $10. Just because of the simple fact to outbeat you. If you want $130 for them, they're gonna try to knock them down to $110. You want $110 for them, they're gonna drop down to $100. Maybe even $90. That's the lowest you will find for a pair of Air Force Ones in this day and age right now. Like, everything is going up high. I remember back in the day, you was able to spend $50 and get a nice pair of Air Force Ones, all white or black. This was about 15 years ago, maybe 20. You get what I'm saying? This was at that point in time. So now with me sitting up there breaking that down, why the economy's so high is because the rich is trying to stay richer. These companies and these businesses that's been around for 20 or 30 years, they now know that other companies that are up jump starters and now younger like us, bro, they know right now that these companies are knocking them out of business. Because a lot of people nowadays wear graphic shirts such as myself and different type of, jeans, and people do, wear Ferragamo or Gucci or Louis Vuitton. People be wearing designer, some people. And most other people wear Walmart or Five Below. I got shirts and all type, but I'm just a graphical t-shirt type of person. So a person is only going to spend money on what makes sense to them. A person ain't gonna spend money and damn, I ain't got no more money. I got life to live. I got bills to sit up there and take care of. I got stuff to maintain. People are gonna sit there, you get what I'm saying, and stick to what they know. They ain't gonna be trying to follow the Joneses. Most people be fucking, I'm gonna try to sit up there and go and follow with Sally right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and decide to go spend my money or invest my money into cryptocurrency because she invests $100,000 in it. I'm gonna invest $100,000. She might get $500,000 off her $100,000 process, and you might turn around and lose yours. It's all in how you learn. That's what it is. Life be lifing. Like, I learn from what I learn and get taught outside my doors. You get what I'm saying? And that helps me to teach and help another person out. When I could be taught by young or old, that should be for everybody. Now that makes a lot of sense. Thank you for them likes too. That should be enough for everybody. With that being said, now it's crazy. Again, businesses, the rich got to stay rich. So businesses that was thriving for 20 years are now sitting up there getting these young individuals in here 20, 25, 30, and they got a little style, a little pizzazz that they know what our kind of youth of this age want. They get them in there and have them do designs, pay them millions, and get more millions off us. Because they are getting younger individuals to get in the algorithm with them. They're going to stay rich because they're going to use us to stay rich. When are you going to ever see anybody turn for real against a major clothing line, a clothing label that work for them? Who you ever going to see do that? You're not, because they're getting millions off of it. They're getting millions. It ain't no way that they can lose. They can't lose. Let's just say if I was up there coming in, I can't lose. If I bring a younger person in here and now, hey, what you think is best for this Gucci line? And because for the last 2 years, you may see People buying Gucci, but Gucci ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing. They're gonna bring a younger base and somebody that can handle it, that can sit up there and make them money. They're gonna pay them for their thoughts, and they ain't really gonna pay them what they supposed to pay them for real. Let's talk about that. I'll never lie to y'all about something or just be saying something just to pull y'all legs. I'll never lie to nobody. You ain't gonna get paid never what your worth is unless you are independent doing it for yourself. Like this podcast, In the Mind of Polo, this is independent. Baby, me and you together on this. This podcast is independent by itself. In the Mind of Polo is mine. It's solid mind and management. Me and management. This is my shit. My shit. I am taking the ideas and the thoughts of others and running with the flow. You know, but my management, me, myself, I am independent. I run my shit. I put it on YouTube, everything. If you miss it here, you gonna find it on YouTube too. Bro. Ain't no way nobody gonna be able to, my life's work. I'm gonna sit up there and do this and do that because you signed. I didn't sign shit with nothing. If anybody signing a contract and signing anything, it's gonna be you signing something with me doing an interview or doing something with you. And it's gonna be more like with me signing an NDA, because you have to put NDAs on individuals because people will tell your business and run off and sit up there and get your whole life's work away. So if I do work with anybody, you're signing an NDA, a contract with me, and that's what it's gonna be about. I don't do business with just any old person. No. All this that's gonna be on here right now, all this is going to YouTube. Off the rip. Off the rip. There's gonna be nothing to talk about, nothing to associate, nothing to debate. This is all merch that need to go. Yes, I am very creative, baby. That is something I am. You saying yes, I just push him to do the stuff. My husband's creative. I am very creative. My management is telling y'all that as well. I'm an overthinker. I think a lot, and I make sure I make it my business to try to get this out to y'all how I would want it to get out to me. I mean, I had a problem with mics and my voice. Now I don't think I got that problem no more. Now where my problem is kind of my video. Now it's because I have a motion sensor webcam. If y'all ain't ever heard of that before. My webcam used to be used to sit up there and do security for my bedroom, because I used to have my particular personal items that were very valuable to me that I had to sit up there and keep a watch on. So I had used this camera at a point for that. Okay, so if my video looks good, I mean, it's just going in and out on my end, but I'm going to look at them later and I'll be able to see what's going on and what ain't, baby. But I appreciate you for telling me that the video is okay and stuff like that. But the video and the voice, which is the mic, got to be perfect. My webcam and my mic, them are the two most important things on here, y'all. That's got to work. What I'm doing right now has to work for me to get the message out. Yeah, because it's not on my... That's good, baby. So, as my woman said, she's management. She's saying that the video and the mic and everything is perfect for y'all. But, again, our topic for episode 13 of In the Mind of Polo is, why is the economic so high? How you feeling, Deal? What you got going on? Talk to Polo. How you feeling? I'm doing In the Mind of Polo. I'm doing episode 13 right now. I had to have a couple days, but you know, we've been planning this and she's been trying to get me up in here. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. What you was doing over there? I'm okay. I'm okay, dear. No question. Yeah, you want to get any input on the topic? Was why she was asking, why do you think the economic is so high right now? Oh, you was jumping panels up in Bigo? The usual. Just let us know whenever you be trying to get up on there. And me and my girl will get up on there and surf around with you up on there. Because we be talking and I be overthinking, trying to get this podcast and get shit out or whatever. we'll get some and work out some over there on Bigo too. Hey y'all can go over there and catch me on Bigo, Polo from 43rd. Y'all know, of course, my Bigo ID is Picasso Gates 87. That's what my Bigo ID is. But you can find me under Polo from 43rd. Y'all find me through the door. Go catch me over there on Bigo. Me and my management will be over there as well. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you can let us know, deal. That'll be cracking. But yeah, right now, of course. Hey sis, how you feeling? What you got going on, Desiree? How you going on? That's my little sis, y'all. She like family to me. I met her in high school and we've been family and locked in since. Give us some love. Sis, my girl up in here, say hey to my girl. She the 1994. So you can say hey, hey to her. Thank you, dear. You know, yeah, I knew her since high school. Like I done knew her for like over 20 years. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So I appreciate you for coming in. Hey sis, I'm back on Fortnite. I'm gonna run a couple in a couple hours with you. I'm trying to get this little podcast right now for In the Mind of Polo out. You know, I got 12 episodes on YouTube, and you can go on my YouTube, that's Polo from 43rd, and go check some of them out. I've been doing this podcast since March of this year, and my girl just pushed me to start getting my stuff back out, and so I'm making it work. And you in one of the podcasts right now, and the topic of this right now, this one we do two, is why is the economics? Why do you feel economics? The economic nowadays is so high because the rich want to stay richer. If a person sit up there, thank you, Desiree, sis, for sitting up there saying hey to the chat. She said hey to everybody that's in here right now. Thank you. It's high because if, again, let's say Huggies. I own Huggies, the pamper company. I've been in business for 20, 30, 25 years, thriving. And other pamper companies are coming out and they're 10 times cheaper than my Pampers. You can go to Walmart and go buy Parent Choice Pampers and you can spend $10 and get 45 Pampers. But if you go get some Huggies and you get 25 Pampers, you're going to sit up there and spend 45, and you're going to spend almost $50 on them. You get what I'm saying? The Walmart brand of the Parents' Choice is a little bit more cheaper, if that makes sense to you. You get what I'm saying? So the economics is high because, with me owning Huggies, I'm going to raise my prices. What the fuck? Okay. They can do their little deals or whatever, but I know I can hypnotize the people's mind that Huggies is the best and it ain't got no drips, no leaks, no nothing. So I can get this $50 up out of them for these 25 or these 30 Pampers because people are already hypnotized by trying to be better than that. Oh, my baby wearing Huggies. Ooh. You know how people talk about having designer on like it's over the top and over the shit. But you can't pull out $1,000. You paid $1,000 for the shoes on your feet, but you can't pull out that same 1,000 again. That shit is ridiculous. And people think that shit be cool. I'd rather wear this shirt right here. I swear to God, this shirt was probably $6 to $8. And I bought it from Walmart. And I bought it about 10 or 11 years ago. For real, bro. I don't wear clothes to sit up there and say, oh, I got money. I don't do that. That's weird ass activity, bro. That's one. You know, the economics that you saying right now is high. Because again, the rich is trying to stay rich. Me, people like middle class like me and you, like, bro, we struggling. We barely making it. We getting on programs. We trying to figure out ways. We trying to make food. We trying to do with what we got. We trying to do what we got to do. And people don't realize that. People be playing in their ass. For real. Yeah, and I ain't got a problem, baby, with our kids having no parent choice. I ain't never gonna lie to you. I'm gonna get what I can afford. I was taught that. Me and my mama do the buddy system. We do budget deal. We call it budgeting. We walk up in a place, we trying to find the cheapest shit at the most reasonable price that we can and get the fuck out the door. Ain't no, oh man, you think they gonna say something if they see that this is this? They know that. I don't give a fuck what they know. I come up in there with some fucking cheap ass Walmart napkins. 100 of them for like about $3. Oh, I want to get the ones that cost $8. Well, you go get the ones that cost $8 then. Because if it's off my money, you gonna accept the plates, the Tupperware, whatever I had to buy. You gonna accept what I gotta get. Because I'm not gonna follow no Joneses with nobody else unless I came to you. Hey, what specifically do you want? I got enough time to budget my money and save to look out for you and give you what you want. You know, I ain't always that type that you gotta get what I'm giving you. Nah. But give me some forewarning. Just don't come up and attack me. Hey man, hey, I want a whole Louis Vuitton fit. What you mean you want a whole Louis Vuitton fit? That shit gonna be $3,000 to $5,000. What you mean? It may be more than that. But a motherfucker come to you with unreasonable requests, something that they know they won't do. How could you tell me to do something and you know you not even gonna do the same exact motherfucking thing that you telling me to do? It don't make no sense. You know? Thank y'all for the likes. And I'm dead serious, baby, on my soul. How you gonna tell me, oh man, I want them J's right there. They $350. But if I ask you to buy me some Gucci loafers, that's $750, you would tell me no. But your Jordans was worth that. Nah. I ain't gonna overdo my part because I spent $350 on you and I'm gonna ask for $800. I'm not that tight. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I know you won't, you know, but I'm going, what the fuck? Like, are you being reasonable here? Especially you got rent, lights, gas, insurance, like all kind of weird ass shit going. I'm blessed. Like a lot of shit, like my renter's insurance for my apartment, for my crib right now, I paid up for a whole year. If I had to pay it month to month to month, life been so bad, I ain't got no 28 motherfucking dollars a month to even get in niggas. My lights is going up, I skyrocket here and there. Boy, I'm barely making it getting them off my back a little bit, bro. Like, life be lifing for motherfuckers when you get grown, got your own shit. Whether if you had wife, kids, and you and the wife together are doing it, it's life's, bro. It's expensive to live. The economics in it's too high to live. Because the rich wants to stay rich and studying, sharing the wealth. Give me the $1 million. Boy, y'all never see me again, bro. I'm going to open up a business that's going to stay thriving for the rest of the world for years to come, bro. Give me the money. The economics is wild. Give me the money. Why not give me the money? Who else would y'all give that money to? Why would you give it to somebody else that y'all know won't sit up there and already sucking y'all ass dry? If somebody's sucking you dry like a leech, why would you keep on giving them money to allow them to suck you dry like a leech? You a slave to them. That's your daddy at that point. You ain't your own, man. You ain't even your own person. For real, for real. If you want me to ask you about it or to even talk about it for real. People be acting like, oh man, I got control of you. Ain't got control of shit. For real. You know, and my woman, as she says, I spoil her. I do spoil my woman. I treat her like she the most beautiful, which she is in the world. I call her my beautiful queen from day one. I call her beautiful because she's beautiful to me. She's beautiful to me. So when you say someone is beautiful and you say you in love with them, you do what the fuck you gotta do for them. You maintain whatever. You ain't always gonna have it. But goddamn it, I'm gonna try until I can't get it. And I couldn't do it. I made every resource I could to try to make this shit shake heaven and earth. I just couldn't do it. I ain't gonna overstress myself about something, but the way I love myself, I'm gonna make sure I make it happen for somebody else the same way. And that's the only way you can make this shit happen around you. You do something the way you will love another person. The way I love myself is the way I will love another person and do for another person. If I'm not gonna do it for me, I ain't gonna do it for you. I don't give a fuck who you is. I know common sense. But that topic right there, that's a head turner right there, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a nice ass little topic right there. Why is the economics so high right now? Man, again, the rich wants to stay rich, bro. They gonna maintain and find a way, man. The elite gonna find their way. Regardless of what the fuck I say, what you saying, how it's going, what way we want it to go, they gonna make their way. They gonna make it happen. Remember what I tell you. I'll be underneath the bus before they ever touch underneath the bus. I promise y'all. We ain't never gonna, man, we gonna touch that bitch underneath it. If it came to them losing their job or us, they gonna, fuck them motherfuckers, bro. We gone, bro. We out of there because they not gonna get no fuck for us. Second topic. Why is they taking all the taxes from us and don't want to give us jobs that have hours and not paid enough? Man, that's a top one. That's a nice one there. See, me, I'm looking at that and trying to get that to the best of my ability, right? They take a gang of taxes. That's the thing. You work a job. They give you 8 hours. Some people work 10 hours. Some people work 12 hours. I have worked 8, 10, or 12 at a job at a point. Within the last 10 years, I have worked a job 10 or 12 hours. At the most, I have worked a job at 10 hours. The most. You can come in there, good attendance, on time, everything. And they still gonna take a gang of fucking taxes up out of your check. You will make $1,500. You make that $1,500 in 1 week, man. You know how much in taxes they gonna take for that $1,500? They gonna take about $350, almost $400 close dollars. They're gonna take almost $400 in taxes alone. So if they take almost close to $300 to $400 in taxes, and you got a $1,500 check, how much is that, y'all? About 11, maybe even a G. It's maybe $1,090, $1,070. You got $1,000 out of $1,500, maybe $1,100, maybe after taxes. That's weird as hell, bro. They talking about Social Security, Medicare, and all this other shit. Like, man, bro, y'all yanking me, bro. Social Security, making sure that you able to have money when you leave when you're 50 or 60. But whole time, you know what I'm saying? Like, for what it's worth, y'all yoinking niggas. Y'all boinking niggas. Straight out. Y'all getting down on niggas. People work 8 in a week, working 40 hours. Man, 40 hours, man, you should get some chop. You should have some money to sit on. I ain't talking about being selfish. I understand a business is a business. They got to make money to sit up there and keep me with a check. I understand all of that. But if I make a $1,500 check once again, and y'all taking $300 to $400 in taxes, that leaves me with a $1,000 to $1,100 check in a week's time. But if I'm working every 2 weeks, I'm still making that same exact money. And I'm getting even more tax. They probably getting $400 to $500 took out taxes. And they wait 2 weeks. Most people who work jobs. I used to work weekly and do that same amount. The most, $1,100, $1,200 ever. They taking taxes from me after taxes. Boy, I was getting $300 in taxes. I was getting $300 tax in my ass, making $1,200. So imagine how much I'm sitting up there with, really walking away, going home with. Maybe $875, maybe $925 at the most. When my first 2 or 3 years, you know what I'm saying, of Amazon, boy, I was sitting up there pissed, and I was getting paid weekly. So I had it at a point, I was working 4 days and I was off 3 days. I had to turn around and take the other 2 days. You know what I'm saying? I had to take the other 2 days to make 6 days in order to see $1,000 check. And guess how much I had made to see that $1,000 check and the taxes they took? I would make $1,600, $1,700 in taxes alone. Bro, they taking like $400 to $500 in taxes. I'll walk away with 11, maybe 1,200 out of a $1,600 check. And that's working 60 hours. Mind you, this is 2023. Little mid of 2024 too. So mind you, at the time when I had them same things and that same notion and shit going on, you get what I'm saying? Imagine that. Money ain't shit. They be getting down on us. What can we do about it? What can we really do about it? Nothing. We need to work these jobs still. We need to sit up there and maintain that check every 2 weeks or every week. Me, myself, I like a job where I work every 7 days. I get paid. They might take, people say, oh, they take more taxes. So what? So what? If I need that money accessible at that point, I'd rather have that money at that point. That's just what it is. People can wait every 2 weeks. That's cool. But everybody work the way they work. I ain't gonna be judged or not for me not deciding to make my money every 2 weeks. That don't bother me. I'd rather make it every week. I've been doing it for the last 10 years. I've got by. I've had cribs. I've maintained rent, everything. I don't have no evictions on my name. I don't have shit going on with Polo. Polo is cool. Polo straight. I'm able to sit up here and go live and sit up here and sleep on a live with you motherfuckers. All right? I'm going to make it do what it do if I can. But that second topic, baby, this ain't a badass topic right here. You know, it's high. And they ain't paying us enough. They don't pay you enough. You working 40 hours and you turn around in 40 hours of a week. Come on, man. You per hour, I'm in Indiana, you going to charge me, you going to pay me $13, $14 an hour. For what? Y'all can't get my attention for no 13 or 14. I went to college, so y'all serious? Y'all can't get my attention. Y'all gotta be talking 18, 19, or 20. 21 at the most for me. That's what y'all gotta be talking. If you ain't talking 18 to 21, I don't even want to get it in I don't even want you in my face. Cause y'all already taking a bunch of fucking tax. The new $30 is $9 now. You could be making $30 and still ain't making shit, because after taxes, they're gonna take $700, $800 taxes. You get almost a $2,000 check. Guess what? They're gonna take tax. They're gonna take $600, $700 on taxes. You gonna walk away with $1,200 to $1,300, $1,400 at the most. You gonna walk away with $1,300 out of a $2,000 check. For what taxes? Y'all just taking some shit to be taking it. Y'all sitting up there being bullies. The government are bullies, bro. Y'all literally are taking shit. TikTok entertainment purposes only. Like, they literally taking shit from us. But guess what? You can't say nothing because it does make sense where the money is going. Social Security, Medicare. I forgot what other taxes. Yeah, myself, when I'm getting it. Child support. You know, stuff like that. They taking stuff. They really is. They is taking all that money from us, baby. Believe it or not. And it ain't nothing that us Americans can do about it. We gotta allow and let them do that shit. For real, for real. We can't, oh yeah, you can't do that. Who are you? Can't do that to them. Gotta allow it to happen. Guess what? You gotta let taxes get took out your check. You can't not pay your taxes, or they'll be coming, IRS will be coming after your ass, trying to figure out why every time and every job you're not exempt. They're not gonna go for you being exempt all the time. You're gonna have to give up some money eventually. That's not fair. Y'all want us to follow y'all tax laws and y'all tax guidelines, but rob us blind when it comes to the taxes y'all gotta take out of our check. You get a $2,000 check, y'all taking $600 up out of it. Y'all taking $650, maybe $700 out of my check. Leaving me with anywhere from $1,200 to $1,400. And I made $2,000. Y'all taxes that high? I don't think so. Me, myself. But, I'm just talking shit, though. What do I know? People be quick, oh, man, you talking shit. How am I talking shit about something that I've been doing for years? The algorithm, y'all got to make this shit to make sense. Y'all got to think about what and how people are doing what they doing. They robbing people to pay Paul. People that work at a job, that company could be driving into the ground fucked up. But they got to rob people to pay Paul. They got borrow loans and everything to pay me my motherfucking little week check or every 2 week check because I'm an employee there. I don't know what behind the scenes of this company. I'm just an employee once again working for this company. So once again, all I want is my ducats. I want my money. I want my check for me coming in working my 40 hours or my 60 hours. 59.9 is the most hours you can have at a job when they got to give you a rest. Meaning you got to take a day off of a job anywhere in America. You got to. That's the law. That's through the door. That's the law. Who don't know that? 59.9, just in case anybody won't know. If you want to go lower than that, 59.5. For real. I would know this. They robbing us. They robbing us. You can work 60 hours, bro. Make a $2,500 check. You gonna see $1,600 out of $2,500. Think I'm bullshit. For real. Because the first topic, economics is high. The rich is trying to stay rich. The company itself is trying to stay open. It's trying to thrive and stay alive. It's trying to keep continuing to pay you a check. And the way they can do that is by sitting up there paying you something that's reasonable that you would agree on. And they products got to be selling or whatever it is that they are doing for their construction of business. You funny as hell talking about, hey, my little big man. You know, you got to have a certain business that's thriving and products is selling in order for you to pay your employees and pay your customers. You know, in order for you to pay your employees, your products got to be thriving and booming through the economic. And if it ain't, you ain't gonna be at that job. You gonna quit the job yourself. It's the first time they walk up on you, you done did your whole week work you getting paid, or 2 weeks, and they come up, hey man, by the way, I ain't got no check for you this week. You gonna be looking like, what you mean? No, you gotta run me my bread. You gonna be ready to beat some shit up because you was expecting this. You done made plans with that money already. You worked your job and handled your business. So you gonna expect to have some money. Thank you for them 2K likes, man. I appreciate that already. That I'm on the FYP now. This is the Arizona, y'all. It's a T, of course. So TikTok, y'all be trying to sit up there and knock me. Y'all be trying to sit up there and get down on me. But for real, y'all, we get hit bogus. And it ain't nothing that really we can do. If you all this here, first of all, TikTok entertainment purposes only. Once again, I am using my First Amendment. I have a freedom of speech. I have a freedom of press. I have a freedom of assembly. I have a lot. So at the moment, I'm not going to, that's what I'm using. Okay, baby. You know, I'm not saying that's what I'm using. But at the moment, I have a right to say and feel and think as I would like to. It's what I'm going to throw out there. It's too much going on. We getting robbed. And they robbing Peter to pay Paul. And I might be one of their employees that they're paying, but whole time y'all not paying me what my worth is. Y'all pay me to come in there at 19 when y'all pay somebody else. I appreciate the follow, Shadow Queen. You know, y'all pay somebody else 19, but when the job is really worth $25 an hour. So I mean, if I'm willing to sign an application, yeah, I'll take that $19 when it's really worth $25. I don't know the worth of that job. I'm just looking for a job. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Shadow Queen. Tell me what's going on. What city? Where you from? What, you at work? You at home? You chilling? How was your day? How your day been going? You know what I'm saying? You'll never know. You never know what people have sitting up there going on in their life. It's just we get yanked. You make a $2,500. Okay, you're in Washington, D.C. I'm just going to say I'm in Indiana. I ain't going to say what part, but I, myself, am in Indiana. I have no shame where I'm at. If I'm making a $3,000 check, what type of streaming that you do? Oh, yeah. I do. I've heard. You got to tell me what streaming and what you be doing it on. You be doing it on what, Fortnite, Call of Duty? What is something that you do? Oh, you be gaming on Twitch? Like, what type of gaming do you do? Oh, so you do any type of gaming. You like me. I'm a streamer too. If you would like to check out, this is my podcast, In the Mind of Polo. This is episode 13. Of course, you on. I appreciate you for following me. And also, staying around and tuning in for a minute. I got a YouTube, Polo from 43rd, the same name that's on here. That's my YouTube channel. Go check out In the Mind of Polo. I got 1 through 12 over there, episodes. I got some good stuff. It's reasonable. You can go follow me and subscribe to me over there if you like anything. And I appreciate the follow, the likes and everything like that. I mean, in another year or two, my management is in the boxes and in live too. You're gonna see Polo from 43rd. You're gonna see me again, and you're gonna see me sitting up there saying, "I told y'all, you gotta believe in the process. My process ain't a hard process. This is my webcam. This is my mic. I'm on a computer. Everything like that. All this is being done by me and me only. I'm independent on anything that I'm doing. You know, Deal, how you feeling? I appreciate you for coming back. Shadow Queen just came in and followed me. They're from DC. Um, so show them a little love. They came into the live and they followed me and supported me and stuff like that. Yeah, I would like for you to check it out, Shadow Queen, and let me know what you think. Give me a subscribe. Give me some comments underneath the podcast. Is 1 through 12. It's episode 1 through 12 of In the Mind of Polo over there on my YouTube channel, Polo from 43rd. You can find all those. Then you can find some of my old gaming. I got a whole gaming page over there, Shadow Queen. Just like you say you do on Twitch. I'm on Twitch too, Polo from 43rd. You can find me on Twitch too. Of course. I appreciate you. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that. For real, deal, baby. I love that. I love that. But yeah, you can sit up there and follow me and find some of my gaming on there too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I game just like you, and I got some stuff on Twitch too. Polo from 43rd. When you look up on my thing, I got some games and a couple things I've put on the page over the years. But I'm learning more of the algorithm still over there on Twitch. I'm learning how to sit up there and get the games and get the stuff over there. I got a lot of stuff that I haven't even released over there yet. But I'm going to get back in the algorithms. And when I am Shadow Queen, of course, we'll do some content together or do an interview or something. Because In the Mind of Polo, with these, I do interviews. So I be looking for people to do interviews and stuff about they like and stuff like that. And we can go from there. Yeah, my management, that's my woman. She said she got to download it back. I had a little crash out moment where I was done with social sites for a minute because I had stuff going on crazy. Long story. But she's going to download it back. Yeah, we'll sit up there and talk. And if you got a Discord, Shadow Queen, I'm Polo from 40. You got on my Discord, you can find me on there too, Polo from 43rd. And we can do private, meet chats and stuff like that on there. And we can go from there and see further as far as if you want to come on TikTok and put your brand out and what it is that you're trying to get up off the feet, off the ground. I'm willing to help you because starting from episode 1 of the In the Mind of Polo, before I ever did a podcast and started doing that, I was gaming. I started doing Fortnite. Then I was on GTA 5. Then I started doing Call of Duty. And then I started doing Roblox. So I've gamed everything. I game anything and everything. All I got to do is learn how to play it. It might take me a day. That's about it. So I work the algorithms how I work it. Desiree, how you feeling, sis? How you? I appreciate you coming back in, sis. I work my algorithms and I make it work how it work, especially doing that. So far, like I said, I got my gaming. I'm gonna start the gaming process. I'm working on the algorithms, of course, right now with the computer. But my computer working good right now. Yeah, I'm getting this live out for y'all. So I think I'm gonna be able to stream. I might just be able to stream Fortnite or whatever if I'm running it on TikTok right here. I'm gonna do a test eventually into the week, maybe even tonight later on, just to see if the algorithm gonna be able to hold me doing Fortnite on here. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how everything going. I appreciate you for sister saying hey to Shadow. Everybody show Shadow some love. Shadow came in not even knowing me, y'all. Followed me, liked me. Going to go follow go do everything and sit up there and go. Just follow me right here. Go. She's gonna go on YouTube and sit up there and follow me. Give me comments and everything to make the videos and stuff a little bit better. I know some of them got volume problems and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? But we gonna work that shit right on through, and I'm independent. I'm trying to get this shit from the ground up on my own. I got my management. She tell me what directions to go as far as this podcast. She tells me to do 2 topics per episode. So I usually do 2 topics per episode. I started doing it like that, me myself. That was the algorithm I came in with. She's just keeping me on top of doing topics. Because at first I was gonna say fuck topics and get the fuck on and just start doing them freestyling and just talking to y'all through the comments. That was gonna be the podcast. Okay, sis. I appreciate you to sit up there and do that. So I can be able to have your new number. My number ain't changed. I still got my same number. It ain't changed. I'm gonna show you that it didn't. But yeah, DM me your number on TikTok and we can figure something out. You could talk to me or whatever, and we'll get something together, sis. If you trying to get an interview on here or get in the boxes or brand your gaming, because I know you game, sis. You game on TikTok. You game on TikTok yourself. Not on TikTok, but you game on Twitch. I know you game on Twitch. Joy of the Moment. I know that's your brand. That's your name. So I know that about you. We can do an interview or do some shit on behind the scenes and get something working together. Because me and you can get on Fortnite together. You play Fortnite. That's your heart and your soul. I know that much about you. Because I used to try to make you play all the time. If you don't remember, I used to always, hey sis, you should go ahead and play Fortnite. You should go ahead and get you a game and play Fortnite. I used to always try to make you play Fortnite because I used to always be up on it. If you remember, my sister tell y'all, I used to always say, man, why don't you get up there and play Fortnite, man? Why don't you sit up there and get you a game and play Fortnite? She used to always say, I'm working a job. Hey, I got to work. I'm busy. I got this going, man. You better go ahead and get in this gaming. I'm like, see, she said, oh, yeah. I'm the reason why she playing Fortnite in gaming, bro, for real. Because when 10 years, I've been doing this shit for 20, like at least 10 years. Gaming, doing this camera, I've been doing this a long time trying to find ways, man. Trying to find ways. And I realized this. I just went on ahead and went independent, bro. It made sense for me my streaming, that's my own independent LLC, Polo from 43rd Gaming, that's a LLC. In the Mind of Polo, the podcast, that's a LLC. Polo from 43rd, LLC. Them are all my brands that are LLCs. I am my own walking business. Polo from 43rd, my youth, that is me. I'm walking around, I'm doing the content, I'm doing the interviews, I'm getting the streaming, all the shit, all the real big shit. I'm getting everything, I'm editing everything, I'm mixing down everything. We do music, you want to make beats, you want to sit up there and record, you want to get down, we can get down. We don't even have to see each other's face. All we got to do is just sit up there and work, email. It don't matter. I'm hungry. I work. I work my ass off when it comes down to doing this. I work my ass off. Anything and everything. The webcam, the mic, the computer right now, all this shit, I do all of this. I'm bringing the final products out to y'all. Streaming, I can do just anything. I just need the algorithm sometimes, which I got 2.5K. I'm in the FYP right now. I'm in the algorithms. Storm, Shadow Queen, she just sit up there and found me through the algorithm of the FYP, just pulling up. You feel what I'm saying? It's people gonna come. It don't matter if it's one follower. It don't matter if it's two. It don't matter if I get diamonds. It don't matter if I'm getting no nothing. I don't come on here for that. I got a platform that I keep up. In the Mind of Polo, my podcast, it's better to do my videos over here. And I go to YouTube and I sit up there and post them up. About 3 hours after I'm done with this podcast, I'm going to try my damnness to get it right over there on YouTube to y'all. It's going to be in the playlist In the Mind of Polo, the podcast. It's going to be episode 13. This same thing that we all was just on. This is right here. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be episode 13. In the Mind of Polo. Right now. This is going to be on there in a couple hours. I am going to, as soon as I get off here, I'm going right over there. I'm going to send it dead smack over there to YouTube. Do all the everything, the setups that need to be done. Get that shit over there. Y'all have 13 episodes of In the Mind of Polo over there on YouTube. Y'all have all of them. I'm going to make sure that soon as I get up off here. I done did all the topics and everything, though. The first topic of this episode was, why is the economics so high nowadays? And the second one was, why is it that we working jobs and they taking so many taxes from us and we not making enough money? Jobs that's worth $30, they only trying to pay us $14, $15, $18, $19, $20. That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work. This episode 13 right here we doing now, baby. I did the whole 13 over. I didn't got no part 1, no nothing. I did the whole 13 over. I erased the part 2 I had. Because we did part 2 to 13. The old 13 had a part 1 and a part 2. We did part 2 that was almost close to 2 hours. But part 1 was only like 30 minutes. So we had to sandwich the whole thing project and just make a whole new 13 like I'm doing right now. So yeah, baby. I just did this is just 13. It ain't got no part 1 or 2. This is just the episode right here. I didn't know you ain't know that, management. I'm sorry, love. I didn't know you didn't know that. But yeah, I did tell you though. I told you, I'm like, nah, I erased it and I was just gonna start anew. But I didn't think you heard me. But I did. I erased it. It wasn't no point of keeping it. Why keep it? It don't make sense. It wouldn't have made sense to sit up there and try and keep it and really try to do nothing with that episode, that part 2, because it wouldn't have pertained to nothing that we was probably talking about with these. So it worked out for how it worked out because I got a follower. Then I had a couple people come in, sits back. So, I mean, it's working out how it's working out. You said part 1, you didn't tell me you erased part 2. No, I erased part 2. I had part 2 in the files, but because I never got a chance to get part one out, we didn't remember what the topic was for part 1. We didn't remember what the 2 topics was. We had one topic in the part 2, but I didn't remember what the first topic to the first part was. That's why we didn't do that. I erased both of them. I had 2. I sat on 2 for 2 weeks. The one that I did with the 30 minutes, which was the part 1, I erased that the same day that we didn't get it done. Yeah. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I be handling when it comes to the algorithms of doing this. Oh, it's easy and sweet, baby. This is easy to sit up there and do because I remember the episodes because I'm bringing them out. So I have to. You just keep me up on top of the ball and not getting pissed off or getting upset or letting the people in the comments, talk to you later too, sis. I love you. Just make sure that you sit up there and you put your phone number in my DM. Don't forget to go into my direct message and put your number in there. I'm gonna sit up there and text you and let you know that it's me or whatever, and we'll sit up there and talk or whatever, and figure out something as far as this camera and need. You know what I'm saying? We'll work something out, sis. Cause I can make you shine. I be up on here. I be on here. I just had to get my computer back operating and working for me. So my girl I was finna do some crazy shit. Long story on that, we'll talk, but life be lifing. Just know, life for me be lifing on a regular everyday base. But I'm good and I'm sane. Stuff like that. I got my own crib and shit too, sis. I've been in my own crib for like 7 months now. I ain't at my mama crib or nothing like that. Last time we talked, I was over there, but I had my own crib before that. So, but now I'm in my own crib again. Yeah, shit do be wild, baby. Life be lifing for individuals, but I try to get these podcasters out to y'all as much as I can, and trying to game like the gaming thing been my biggest thing. Like that's been the biggest thing that I've been sitting up there having a fucking issue with. But as we did yesterday when I was doing the tests, Fortnite so far it's working good as far as my computer. I just want to see it do some more tests before I want to start streaming on there. I don't want to up and start trying to stream Fortnite over here on TikTok, and all of a sudden the thing starts, my computer start acting crazy and shit. So right now, this live cool, and I'm getting the videos and everything, y'all. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. But after that, I mean, I don't know. I gotta trust the process, like I always tell you and everybody else. So of course I am, but yeah, we got both the topics out today, though, baby. So once I do get done with this, you gonna be on here with me while I'm trying to put episode 13 on YouTube, and then we'll be able to really see. I'll be able to watch the camera and watch like about 4 to 5 minutes of this just to see if I'm able to put it on YouTube. And I should be able to put it on YouTube. I got everything perfect. I got the title already. All I need to do is just put this shit on there. So we gonna see. You said, am I gonna do yeah, I'm gonna do I know what gaming you talking about. Yeah, I am. I am. Let me see. You said, are you doing the other game? Not going to say them on here because that's a yeah. Yes, I am. We gonna talk about that when we get up off here. I'm gonna see how the algorithms and how that works here on this software of this. I'm gonna sit up there and do that. So yes, baby, good, good call because that is our content, and you don't want to sit up there and get that out to nobody with me streaming what gaming content is gonna be. Um, yeah, we got a whole gaming concept plan set up. Um, I'm trying to see if my software, which is my computer that I PC, I don't have no PlayStation or no Xbox no more. I do all my gaming on a computer. All my gaming is racing, Fortnite, all that is done on a computer. All of my shit is done on a computer. No, baby, I know you won't do nothing like that, but yeah, we have gaming content, that's, you know, people doing it, but not to the caliber of how I'm finna be doing it. Put it that way. I'm the mule. My woman's the management in the boxes right now, baby, sis. And I'm the mule. I'm the person who's the face, bringing everything out to y'all and doing everything. She just oversees my best judgments, which at the end, this is all mine. Anything I say, I can do. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to take any heat that comes for In the Mind of Polo. For my podcast, anything that I said at any one of them ever or anytime, I'm going to be the one held responsible for them. I'll gladly take all the blame because they are mine. But I'm not gonna put my management in no harm because she just came into when I started doing this before. But I don't want to put her in no harm because some of my opinions may not be the best suited with what she stand, you know. So I watch what I do. Okay, baby. So y'all must know or whatever that we got some different game and stuff set up. I'm gonna rock the algorithm with the new stuff that I got, and we gonna see. 'Cause I know Fortnite. I'm trying to see with them algorithms right now. I'm trying to see if that works. If that makes sense to y'all right now, I'm trying to see if I can even make that arguate on here at the moment. I don't know me myself per se, but maybe I might get that opportunity. I might get the chance. Because a lot of time I have mic problems where people be saying they can't hear me on the mic or I'm not talking loud enough. I know y'all, anybody right now, y'all can hear me. Y'all all can hear me sitting up on here right now. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going to, let nobody, what I'm saying, shortchange or get down on me like that. Like, I'm just not going to let people do me like that. I don't play them weird games. That's weird activity. You get what I'm saying? You allow a person to sit there and play on your top. Why would you allow a person to play on your top? Most people don't allow people to do that. Like they was just trying to play on my top right now. TikTok because they think because I'm not touching the keyboard or doing nothing that I'm not here. But I am right here talking to y'all. So it be but I am still here, TikTok. I just did the puzzle, so I won't sit up there and y'all gave me 5 minutes and y'all was gonna try to kick me out of the live. That's I'm trying to get this out. But I did 2 episodes. This is episode 13. But sis, go over there on my YouTube, which is Polo from 43rd, and you'll be able to see the whole full live of this that I just got through doing. This same everything that you in right now. Because I don't never do the episodes and not put them on YouTube. YouTube is where I started doing them at. So that's where it's going to stay. But when I'm doing In the Mind of Polo, I do it right here on TikTok. When I do my podcast, I do it right here. It makes sense to do it right here. Because I'm able to sit up there and get it over there to YouTube. YouTube is always going to be the home and the hub. I'm going to send everybody to YouTube. But TikTok is where I do the podcast at. YouTube is just where it's at if y'all was not able to come over here on TikTok. Or y'all not a friend or y'all didn't follow me and y'all didn't see it. That's all that's going to be. With TikTok, I'm letting y'all know that through the door. Y'all get it live, the podcast. This is where I got a platform. I got my profile. So I can do my show, which is In the Mind of Polo. I can do my podcast, which is my show, right here on TikTok. And I won't get hit for it. And YouTube, if y'all didn't watch my show then, y'all got the recaps, which is the same exact thing I'm doing right now. Y'all have it on YouTube too. That's the best way this has been working. And it can continue to work. So now I got one of my systems majorly that I've been wanting to get back up. Now we're going to get the rocket and rolling now. Because now I got my computer, which I call my big baby. I got it back up and running. That's what I'm doing this podcast on. So I've been on here about a minute. And I fixed it about 8 o'clock or later yesterday evening. So my computer been running all day. I've been doing everything on it. Make a mistake and do what I was finna do. But pretty much, this has been In the Mind of Polo, episode 13, y'all. Y'all got another one, y'all. Simple as that. Be looking out in the next hour to maybe 3 for episode 13 of In the Mind of Polo. Be looking on YouTube. I'm going to drop it as fast as I can. As soon as I get the download and I watch and I see what's going on, That's as fast as I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna down, get that shit over there, and y'all gonna have it. Just give me 1 to 3 hours. That is all I need. Sis, hey, I'm gonna see you later, sis. Don't forget to sit up there and put your number in my DM. I'm gonna sit up there and go check it out in the next couple minutes. I'm gonna need you to get that in there for me. And baby, I'm finna get up off here so I can sit up there and get this episode looked at and under advisement real quick, and I can see if I'm finna ready to sit up there in the podcast, baby. 13 is over with. This was episode 13 of In the Mind of Polo, y'all. I'm getting ready I was just letting everybody know that I'm getting ready to sit up there in this podcast so I can start doing the engineering work to watch it and see, and then go ahead and get it on YouTube in the next hour to 3 hours. And they'll have episode 13 over there. So I'm finna get off. I love you too, baby. All right, I'm gonna get on up off of here. Man, y'all be smooth up on here, man. Be peaceful, and another podcast that'll come out to y'all soon. 14 will be out really, really soon. Be looking out. Go on YouTube. Watch out for the gaming. Just y'all be